Hey, what's going on, Who Dat Nation? It is yours truly, TJ Jones. And yes, I am the host of the State of the Saints podcast, out here live once again in Indianapolis, Indiana, in Indy for the NFL Combine. This is my second day being out here. This is the third day officially of the NFL Combine, but it's the first day of on-the-field drills. I just got finished looking at some of the defensive linemen. They took the field. They were the first to do it. And I got to tell you, guys that big should not run that fast. I just see Taumwa Elabawe run like a 4.445. Like, this is insane. Like, those guys those guys are really big, man, especially Elabawe, who plays defensive tackle and defensive end. Unbelievable, man. But they took the field, and it was exciting, man. But before that, I had the opportunity to go and listen to some of the cornerbacks and safeties that they have in this year's draft. One guy that I spoke with was Ronnie Hickman. He's the safety out of Ohio State. He's a guy that, plays for a college that the New Orleans Saints love to draft, right? They love to draft guys from Ohio State. And I asked him, some of the guys that he kind of mirrors his playing style. And who does he look to for motivation?
I've always looked up to my guy, Jordan Fuller. He's with the Rams now, but coming in as a freshman, he was a senior. He was a great mentor for me, someone that gave me a lot of access and knowledge to what it took to perform at a high level in college. And, he did the same thing at the next level, so he's always been a guy I looked up to. I think the biggest thing, he taught me was the off the field, the mental aspect of the game. Probably one of the smartest guys I've been around when it comes to just knowing the game of ball and his knowledge as far as that. When it comes to safeties and all, I look at the versatile guys, the Derwin James, the Jesse Bates, the Minkas, the guys who can do it all. It just looks like they're having the most fun out there. So that's what I really strive for.
That's a guy you got to keep your eye on. The Saints definitely need some safety help. We already know that. They got Marcus May, they got Tyrann Mathieu. But, of course, a guy like Ronnie Hickman, a guy that can come in from a school that we all know that the Saints love to draft from, would definitely be somebody that we need to look out for. Another guy that I had the opportunity to talk to was LSU's Mekhi Garner. Now, he's a cornerback. He's a little bit on the bigger side, 6'2", about 214. But we all know what he's capable of if you've been following LSU football. And I asked him, what would playing for a defensive-minded coach mean to you?
Man, that'd actually be dope, man. I have some friends that are New Orleans Saints fans too, so that'd be dope too. But just to play for somebody that's more of a defensive minded, that wants to put the defense out there first, that'd be dope. Because I like to go out there first. I like to get that adrenaline out, get the butterflies out. So I want to go first.
Look, we all know what Mekhi Garner can do. We've seen him do it at LSU. Him being able to play for the New Orleans Saints, that would be great, man. Definitely. Playing for LSU, he's going to be a fan favorite instantly if he were to be drafted by the New Orleans Saints. Another guy that I talked to, a guy a little bit of a dark horse. A lot of people may not know about him, but Lance Boykins. He's a cornerback out of Coastal Carolina. Those that know me know that I live in Myrtle Beach, so I'm pretty familiar with Lance Boykins. But one thing about him, he's not short on confidence, man. And I asked him, who was the toughest matchup that he has ever faced while playing college football?
I say Jason Brownlee from Southern Mississippi. We went head-to-head. I still won the matchup, but, that was fun.
I like the guy's swag. I like the guy's attitude, man. Definitely a guy that some team is going to be happy to receive in Lance Boykins. But the NFL Combine is still in full swing. Tomorrow, get an opportunity to talk to the quarterbacks and the tight ends. I know so many people in the Who Dat Nation, they want the Saints to draft a quarterback, but there are going to be so many different quarterbacks that are going to be taking the stage. Quarterbacks like Bryce Young, like C.J. Stroud, and another guy that a lot of Saints fans want to hear from is Hendon Hooker. And we all know that the Saints, once again, need a quarterback. So these guys, I don't know about Stroud, I don't know about Bryce Young, but a guy like Hendon Hooker definitely could be there when the Saints pick. So keep it locked right here to the State of the Saints podcast, where we talk New Orleans Saints as we continue to give you coverage here in Indianapolis at the NFL Combine. Till next time, all I got to say is, who dat?